Hey guys, I'm Mitch with Super Platinum Achievement, and Austin couldn't be with us here in person today, but we've got him on a video call here, so I'm going to bring him in. Hey Austin, how are you?
Hey, doing fine. How are you doing?
Cool. Well, we got news this morning that Nintendo is finally giving us a full Nintendo Direct, almost an hour long.
And
And
almost a year after their last one, right?
it's about stinking time.
No, I think the last one was in September, so of 19. No, I think it was been
Yeah,
over a year.
no,
It's been a
it's
long
been
time.
over a year. They didn't have a single one in 2020,
So,
which was disgusting. So we're going to give you our predictions on what they're going to talk about because they have the opportunity to talk about a lot of things. Now, before we get into it, Nintendo is known for letting everybody down. They usually have some big things in there, but a lot of times it's only just one big thing, and then the rest are kind of like, oh, I guess that's kind of cool. But we don't want to think that. We want to think it's going to be all awesome things, right?
oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
it's Nintendo. They need to knock it out of the park because they've been so quiet for so long, and we know they've been
Yeah, they
working on so much stuff. So,
they weren't even there in 2020, so
no,
now they're going to do it all right now.
which is funny. 'Cause they had a huge year in 2020, but they never, didn't really have a presence outside of
Right.
gaming.
So we're going to give you our predictions. The only thing that they confirmed they're going to talk about is Super Smash Brothers, and then they said they're going to focus mainly on games coming out the first half of 2021. So what could those games be? We don't really know 100%. Obviously, there's some games that have been announced already that we have no idea where they're at in development. The big obvious one, and Austin and I both agree on this one, next week, if you don't know, is The Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary. It came out February 21st of 1986 on the original Nintendo,
Wow.
and this is a good time to release a new Zelda game. So I think this is going to be a very Zelda-heavy direct. But the first thing we talked about is I think we're going to get a Breath of the Wild sequel official title and a release date.
Yeah, title and release date, and I'm going out on a limb here and saying they're going to do a. I think Mitch kind of agrees on this part, a Zelda themed Switch, but I also think it's going to launch side by side with the brand new Switch. So we'll see.
Like a Switch Pro or
Switch Pro.
or
I know.
the rumored name out of the reporter in Brazil, I guess, was the Super Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I like that. So
Yeah.
we've talked about what we wanted to see out of that. So be sure to go back and check out that video. But
Yeah.
I think it's time that they are like get a new console out there. I mean, the Switch
Yeah.
is starting to get left behind, and it's time for them to be competitive again, especially with the new consoles that just came out.
They gotta jump into the 4K world.
And I think there's no better time than to launch the new version of their console with the sequel to the game they launched the first console with. So
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, Zelda is their best performing title out there, so I think that's a great business strategy. But we'll see. They are pretty stuck on their word of no, no, no. We're just gonna focus on the current Switch, but. I don't know. They've lied to us before about there's not going to be another system coming out, and then boom, they launched the new Nintendo
yeah.
3DS. So we'll see.
So Mitch doesn't think it's going to happen. I'm staying hopeful. So we'll see. I guess tomorrow.
I hope I'm wrong. I do. But and I think it's going to be, like I said, very Zelda heavy, and I think we're going to get a very similar treatment like we got with the Mario 35th anniversary last year. I think we're going to get a bunch of random Mario things, cool Zelda accessories, or sorry, Zelda things, cool Zelda accessories,
Zelda Battle Royale. You know.
Zelda Battle Royale. I think we're going to get like the Zelda Game & Watch, like they did with Mario. I mean, that's an easy thing for Nintendo to make, and I mean, they sold a boatload of them, and that's probably a pretty big profit margin, I'm guessing, so why not?
Yeah.
Collectors, I mean, Nintendo collectors are more avid than any other gamer out there, and they'd gobble them up right away. I mean, the Mario one was sold out pretty much everywhere for about a month at least. And now they're finally starting to appear on shelves again. But I think we'll get something like that. And then some ports of some of the older games, whether that be complete remakes or remasters. I do think we're going to get Ocarina of Time. My hope is that we get a Hero of Time bundle where we get Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask together in HD. That's a little bit of a fanboy dream there. I do think we're going to get some version of Ocarina of Time, whether that be a full HD remake or not. I don't know. I doubt it. Nintendo's been lazy with their ports recently, like the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection. Those weren't remasters by any means. They weren't even official ports. They were actually emulations put onto the cart. So that was like the laziest possible way they could have done it. And they did it and made some money. And I think they're going to do something like that again. I hope not. But
Because Nintendo really needs more money, right?
yeah, right.
They are
really
definitely
struggling.
suffering, especially that rough 2020 they had. Oh boy,
Yeah, made no money. Yeah, and then I think we're going to get the ports of the HD versions of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. They already have those games ready to go on the Wii U, and obviously the Wii U didn't sell anything, so we didn't see their full potential there.
I can see
think
that.
I think we're gonna get those just simply ported over. And whether they put them together as a collection, probably not. Once again, Nintendo's a little bit money hungry, so I think they'll sell them separate again, maybe at a slight discount. But and then the thing that I think nobody's really talking about is Metroid also has a 35th anniversary coming up. And
Well, it's like Nintendo started all their franchises like in the same year. Whoa.
Yeah,
Weird.
All the big ones came out the same year. But yeah, the 35th, it's just Nintendo all around because it's the NES anniversary was last year. But yeah, Metroid, we know Metroid Prime 4 has already been announced, but it's kind of been in limbo, and we haven't heard anything about it since all they gave us was a title and a little demo of the screen. That was it. We didn't get any gameplay.
The Elder Scrolls 6 us on that one. So
yeah, exactly. So I think we might get a little bit more on that, at least a teaser, and then like Austin, you said, they might hold off for another full direct later in the year because
they got time to do another one just for Metroid. But if they do kind of like a hey, this game's on its way this year kind of thing, get the new Switch.
Yeah, exactly. It would be a good end of the direct teaser, and then give us a lot more info on it for the next direct, along with a bunch of other cool Metroid things. And then back to the Super Smash Brothers thing, we know they're going to talk about that. I think we know that it's going to be a DLC character they announce. I think that it might be a Zelda character, whether that be Impa.
What? A Zelda character? What?
I think we might see Impa. Zelda's not sidekick, but guardian, I guess you'd call her, caregiver. I think we might see a version of her, or maybe one of the champions from Breath of the Wild. I think is really possible, or who knows? Maybe we'll just get Breath of the Wild treatments of each character as well. But there's a lot that could go on. We don't know. Austin, you got any out of left field predictions?
Out of left field, boy. Banjo-Kazooie's coming back.
Ooh, that actually... I mean, Microsoft and Nintendo have been talking a lot, so that might be a possibility. So,
that's my out of left field, is that one.
So, I like it. I like it.
Or another Conquer game.
Yeah.
Conquer's really bad day.
Conquer's extremely bad for a day. But let us know what you think. This is tomorrow, so it's coming up quick. It's going to be at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. So that would be, 2 o'clock Pacific Time, depending on where you're at. I don't know all the time.
3 o'clock Mountain Time. Whoa.
Yeah.
And 4 o'clock Central Time. Got it all covered.
Yep. Done. Unless you're not in the U.S., then we don't know.
So sorry. Plus something or other. So
sorry. Google it. So, but tell us what you think. Let us know in the comments. If you like these kind of videos, video game discussions, predictions, reviews, anything, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out our giveaway playlist. We like to give away free stuff all the time. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. And always stop by with us here at
Super Platinum Achievement.
We'll see you guys.
Bye.